Felicitaciones, Camila, lo hiciste maravillosamente.
Now we invite the student who represents Calasanz School. Her name is Sara Elizabeth Palacios Carrion, with the poem Song of Childhood by the poet Hanky Peter. Welcome, Sara.
Ahora invitamos a la estudiante que representa la Unidad Educativa Fiscomisional Calasanz. Su nombre es Sara Elizabeth Palacios Carrion, con el poema Song of Childhood del poeta Hanky Peter. Bienvenida, Sara.
Song of Childhood by Peter Hand. When the child was a child, it walked with his arms swinging, wanting the brook to be a the river to be a torrent, and this pool to be the sea. When the child was a child, it didn't know it was a child. Everything was soulful, and all souls were warm. When the child was a child, it had no opinion about anything, had no habits. It often sat cross-legged, took up running, had a gold leak in its hair, and made no faces when photographed. When the child was a child, it was the time for these questions. Why am I me, and why not you? Why am I here, and why not there? When did time begin, and where does space end? Is life under the sun not just a dream? Is what I see and hear and smell not just an illusion of a world before the world? Given the facts of evil and people, does evil really exist? How can it be that I, who I am, didn't exist before I came to be? And that someday I, who I am, will no longer be who I am? When the child was a child, it choked on spinach, on peas, on rice pudding, and on a steamed cauliflower. And eats all of those now, and not just because it has to. When the child was a child, it awoke once in a strange bed, and now that's so again and again. Many people then seemed beautiful, and now only a few do, by sheer luck. It had visualized a clear image of paradise, and now cannot most guess, could not conceal of nothingness, as shudders today at the thought. When the child was a child, it played with enthusiasm, and now has as much excitement as then, but only when it concerns its work. When the child was a child, it was enough for it to eat an apple, bread, and so it's even now. When the child was a child, berries filled its hands as only berries do, and do even now. Fresh wonders made it turn round, and do even now. It had in every mountain top the longing for a higher mountain yet, and in every city the longing for an even greater city, and that is still so. When the child was a child, it drew a stick like a lance against a tree, and it quivers there still today. Thank you.
We congratulate your excellent performance, Sara.
Felicitamos tu excelente participación, Sara.
It is our turn to listen to the student representing Daniel Álvarez Bornoz. She will delight us with the poem Laments by Dolores Vintimilla de Galindo. We welcome you, Luz Victoria.
Es el turno de escuchar a la representante de la Unidad Educativa Fiscomisional, Daniel Álvarez Bornoz. Su nombre es Luz Victoria Alarcón Lazo. Ella nos deleitará con el poema Laments de Dolores Vintimilla de Galindo.
Thank you.